It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my review of the Backpacker's Pantry Louisiana red beans and rice. This freeze-dried meal is described as a traditional Louisiana specialty in a spicy Cajun sauce, and this is a spicy meal, but one that I actually really like. Now, the reason I am using food that is dehydrated from Backpacker's Pantry is because I'm wanting to keep the weight down. And this meal, before you add water to it, is going to weigh 6 ounces. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get some water boiling in order to prepare this meal. You're going to need 2.5 cups of water. That's 20 ounces of water. You're going to need to open the packaging and do so in a way that preserves the Ziploc feature at the top of the packaging. You can see here that I'm using a knife to do that, and I'm doing that because sometimes when I tear the package open, it damages the Ziploc mechanism there, which makes it a lot harder for the meal to cook. As you open the packaging, the first thing you're going to want to do is look for the oxygen absorber that's there and discard that carefully. Make sure that you pack that home if you're out on a backpacking trip. So you can see here the meal looks good. It's a very simple meal, just rice and beans with some delicious spices. And I already had my water boiled here. I prepared it. And so I'm just going to pour that in, and then you're going to wait between 15 and 20 minutes. And so while we wait here for this meal to cook, I'm just going to describe all the different components that are in this meal, this rice and beans. All right, you got red beans, pre-cooked long grain white rice. You have tomato, onion, potato starch, salt, New Mexican chili pepper, sugar, cornstarch, garlic, cumin seed, oregano, and cayenne pepper. And let me tell you what, it's a delicious meal. You may want to stir this meal up with a spoon. You can see that I just did that here. Another thing you can do is you can shake it, and that's a simple thing to do. Just make sure that that Ziploc feature is fully closed. You can see I'm double checking it here because I don't want it to spill on me. So just shake it some there, and it doesn't mean that in 5 or 10 minutes you can't pop it back open and stir it around. In fact, I'd probably encourage you to do that. So putting 15-20 minutes on the clock here. So guys, as I'm sitting here waiting for this meal to cook, I'm looking around here and I saw these quail right up here. And I noticed a number of quail as I hiked into this place. I'm just on a day hike today, doing some just preparation for a backpacking trip that's coming up here. And you're going to see here a pheasant run out in just a second. Okay, boom. Do you see him there? Yeah, that was awesome. I was just paying attention to those birds, and somehow when I quieted down, I scared that pheasant out here. I'm going to give that little clip to you in slow motion here, that pheasant running, and then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled material, the Louisiana red beans and rice from Backpacker's Pantry. All right, so I've waited about 20 minutes, and the food is ready. I've tasted it. It's delicious. I just want to give you a look at it right there. So it takes 2.5 cups of water to prepare this meal, which is a little bit more than most of the Mountain House meals that I use. And it is a little bit soupy. I probably could have used a little bit less, but I used the exact amount which Backpacker's Pantry stated to do. So it's a great meal. This has 2 servings, so it actually ends up having 600 calories in the entire package, and I probably don't need those all today. But it is a delicious meal. It is spicy, okay? I'm going to pour a little bit out in the dish so you get a better look at it. It is called Louisiana red beans and rice. And it's definitely spicy. Okay. But really good. I love these MSR folding spoons. One, because they fold down so easily and take up almost no space, but also because they allow you to eat out of the package. And on a backpack trip, that's usually what I do. I brought the plate along so that you'd be able to get a better look at what the food actually looks like, okay? But generally, I eat right out of the packet, and that requires a longer spoon or that your hands get messy. So, man, that's a good meal. I could eat that regularly. One of the reasons I was interested in this Louisiana red beans and rice is I'm doing a lot of Mountain House meals, but in essence, they're all pasta or pasta and meat. and the red beans and rice sounded like it would be very nice to have some variation in what I'm eating if I'm eating stuff for 7 or 8 days as I'm out hiking. And so, you know, I really, really like the Louisiana red beans and rice. One of the things that I want to emphasize here is that the beans were soft and the rice was firm, and that was a good thing. It tastes like normal food. All right, the consistency and texture of the food was normal, and I really like that about this Backpacker's Pantry meal. I'm going to leave some of the information up about the calories and other cooking information up here, just a picture of that so that you can pause here and read a little bit about it yourself and look at it and evaluate it for your own personal dietary needs or goals. Louisiana red beans and rice from Backpacker's Pantry is a great meal, and it comes highly recommended from me, the Gear Tester. If you like this video, if it was useful, helpful, or interesting to you, I would encourage you to leave a comment down below. Here's the deal. If you want more videos like this, more reviews of freeze-dried meals, whether that's Backpacker's Pantry, Mountain House, or some other brand, it would really help me if you would give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. That feedback helps me know what you, my viewers and subscribers, like and are interested in and want more of. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. This is the Gear Tester signing off.